My journal article title is Time to Cull the Herd. 50 years ago, many wildlife species was nearly wiped out. Faced with an outbreak of Lyme disease and rising deer-related car accidents in the city of Durham, North Carolina, San Jose, California, and Rock Island, Illinois, they allowed bow hunting in the city limits to try to manage the deer populations in the city. According to the National Wildlife Research Center, the white-tailed deer population for the U.S. is 30 million and growing. The population today is larger than it was when Christopher Columbus sailed the ocean blue. The deer gobble up crops and vegetable gardens, dart into traffic, and spread tick-borne diseases. Too many deer can be as bad for the animals as well as too few. If there are too many deer, there is competition for food and natural habitat, from pets to protected. Nowhere had this stirred more emotion than in New Jersey, America's most densely populated state. Weeks before the start of an annual bear hunt, protesters were preparing for yet another heartbreak. From around a low of 50 bears in 1970, the number of black bears in New Jersey jumped to an estimated 3,500 by 2009. Complaints about bears raiding trash cans, mauling pets, and even breaking into houses led state officials to start the bear hunt back in 2010. Since then, hunters have harvested nearly 1,350 black bears, bringing the species population in New Jersey down to about 20%. The first 3 centuries of European immigration was bad news for the bears. People cut down forest habitats for timber, charcoal, and farmland, and when the bears would raid the pig pens or smokehouses or the blackberry patches, the hunters would kill them as pests. So by the middle of the 20th century, so few bears remained. The state took action to protect them, so the state outlawed the killing of black bears and replanted forests for the animals to have a habitat. The human solution. The overabundance of wildlife is a wonderful problem to have. I'm dazed by the variety of animals I've met in my own backyard. Through they live in an inner ring suburb of Kansas City, Missouri. I've seen foxes trot across the street, rabbits, possums, and raccoons in the yard. If we don't manage our wildlife, who will? The unprotected numbers of large mammals such as foxes, wolves, coyotes, and cougars now roam the U.S. have no control on the population. According to the veteran wildlife biologist Maurice Hornnacker, there are more mountain lions in the west than there were before European settlement. Also, cougars have been spotted in the east where they have never been spotted before. But whatever we do, hoist a gun and draw the bowstring, or simply acknowledge the fact of nature that requires these things to be done, it's time to shake off sentimentality and see responsible hunting through the 21st century's eyes.